Hi everybody, welcome to ENVS 294. I'm very excited to see you. I can't see you, but I will. I'm excited to meet you here in this online class. As you should know by now, it's a 6-week online, um, 3-credit course on environmental education. So it'll be fast paced with lots going on, but hopefully it will be really relevant to your lives and your work. Hopefully, we'll be able to build together a strong and robust and engaging learning community where everyone's sort of supporting and participating in one another's learning process. And I hope it'll be a lot of fun. I have taught this course in the past, 3 to 4 times. I haven't counted that's off the top of my head. And in the past, it's been really successful. I think I've gotten really great feedback from students who have found it a rich opportunity to reflect on their past learning experiences, to think about how to apply theory and pedagogy and practice into their own lives and work. And hopefully that will be true for each of you. Blackboard can be a little bit quirky, and it is maybe ironic that we're doing an environmental education course that requires a lot of screen time, but hopefully it'll get you outside anyhow, and it'll get you thinking about teaching and learning in some new ways and engage you. The first assignment is for everyone to create a video introduction, and there's a few reasons for that. One, online learning is really different than face-to-face learning, and because we want to have a rich learning community, getting everyone's voices in the mix is really important. So sharing voices, sharing faces, even sharing environments, a little snapshot of where you might spend some of your time is a wonderful thing. So looking forward to everyone's videos. And a sort of secondary possible goal for this is also just to get you practicing how to record yourself and how to upload it into the dialogue space for our weekly dialogues that you'll be participating in through the next 6 weeks. There's an invitation for you to either write those reflections online or you can do them via video. So if you prefer the video approach, this is a good chance for you to just practice, make sure everyone knows how to do it, and then get it on the dialogue space. So that's a little bit about just a tiny introduction, and a lot more of the introduction will be online in the digital space. Hopefully Blackboard will be streamlined and intuitive for everyone to use, and if you have questions or suggestions, please reach out to me. I'm wanting to make this in service to your experience, so let me know if there's things that I can do to make it easier or more streamlined. But it will be rigorous, so get ready to dive in. As for introductions, my name is Margaret. Once again, I use she, her pronouns. Right now, I'm in Burlington, Vermont, but when the class actually starts, I'm going to be in Seattle, Washington, which will be my new home in just over a week. Today's May 12th that I'm recording this, so I have a week left in Burlington before I head out. And will be living in Washington near all of my family members who have been out there for the last 16 years. I'm kind of late to the party. But I've been living and loving Burlington since 2008. I've been here. I've been working in the Rubenstein School of Environment and Natural Resources for the last 4 years. And right now in the school I support faculty with a lot of translating the theoretical teaching and learning into really relevant and applied efforts through service learning and applied learning, through curricular design, and through assessment. So those are some of the hats that I wear in the school and will continue to wear. So even though I'll be geographically in another location, I'm going to continue to work with Rubenstein remotely for the next 3 to 6 months, I suppose. So even after the course is over, feel free to reach out and stay connected, because I'll still be plugged into the community and supporting work in the school. Other things about me professionally, I think teaching and learning is really fun and really important. I love really thinking about how people learn, and I love thinking about how we can support learning experiences that are really conducive to that, creating spaces that people can step into their fullest potential and learn in the best way. And I find that being connected, both relationally to other humans, but relationally to the land and to the non human realm, is really important too. So, a lot of my career has been committed to supporting nature connection. So, we'll talk about that a little bit in the first module. Other things professionally, I have taught in lots of different environmental education settings. So I've taught in New York City and worked in early childhood environmental education programs. Yeah, so pre-K through third grade. They called me the bug lady because I would go into schools and bring kids lots of different kinds of bugs to examine and study, and then we'd go out and on the land and look for lots of different relationships in the natural world. So street trees and parks and worms and all kinds of fun things. So in the urban environment, really great place to teach and learn about the environment. And then when I moved to Vermont, I spent my first 5 years here at Shelburne Farms, working on a number of programs there. So school programs, working with different visiting classes, and I worked with adult learners in an internship and apprenticeship program. And I also started a nature connection program for teens that was a long-term nature mentoring program, and ended up doing a lot of my master's degree research on the impacts of that program. So really excited about thinking about all of those things and then some: farm-based education, education in the natural world, and everything in between. So that's a little bit about me professionally. Personally, like I said, I'm moving to Washington. I'll be learning all about the ecology of a new place alongside you. So I'm going to try to set up a Sit Spot blog as well and be blogging alongside you with my new Sit Spot as I learn about my place there. All new ecology, all new birds to learn, all new trees to learn, and the aquatic environment, which here in Vermont we have Lake Champlain, which I feel really connected to, but in Washington it's a whole new aquatic environment with salt water. So looking forward to learning about that, and hopefully my 5 nieces and nephews can teach me. I know in my visits out there they've taught me a lot already about big leaf maples and salmon and things that are really different from what's here. So that's a teeny snapshot about me personally. Another personal tidbit I will share is in my spare time, nature journaling has been a really important part of my practice for connecting. And that includes sketching, it includes watercolor, it includes poetry, it includes just jotting down little notes and tidbits about the things that I see, and that's been a really great way to push me in my own learning. And when I started doing that, probably 5 or 6 years ago, or maybe more, it kind of relaunched my passion for the arts and for having my own creative practice. And I got back into printmaking, so I do screen printing and woodcut printing and lots of different kinds of printmaking. And this hat is the result of some of my printmaking, and it's my star nose mole print that I'm pretty excited about. I just got these hats made by my cousin who has a printing business, because I can only screen print on flat things. I haven't learned how to print on round things yet, so maybe that's the next layer for me. So that's just a little snapshot about me, and I hope each of you will share a little snapshot about you. I invite you to share a little bit about your discipline, your learning experiences, what drew you to this class, why you care about teaching and learning, and then of course share some about yourself. And if you want to share with us pictures or video in your natural environment, whatever that may look like for you this summer, please do so. The invitation is here. So looking forward to connecting with each of you throughout the next 6 weeks, and looking forward to your introduction videos. Thanks.